Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I started late today. There we go. I have to stop that book I'm listening to. So, hello, hello, hello. Sorry I started late, but I am here now. So, happy International Women's Day. I hope all the women watching had a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I had a good day. I wouldn't say it was wonderful, but I got some crocheting done. That's pretty much all I've done today is crochet. And I haven't been I don't know, I wouldn't say I was very industrious at it, but I guess I got a fair bit done today. So, baby blanket's getting bigger. I should be done soon if I continue on it. I have it here, so I'll show it off as well as work on it because that's my work in progress that I'm working on. So, how is everybody tonight? Daylight savings weekend. Ooh. I used to live in Alberta. I hated changing my clock twice a year. Hated it. Think it's stupid. So now I live in a province that does not change its time. And it's awesome. Everybody else can change their time. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to sit right here and not worry about my clock. Thank you. I used to have one of those smart clocks that changes its time automatically. And it was fine when I lived in Alberta. And then I moved to Saskatchewan and I forgot. I lost the instruction booklet, of course, as people do, especially me. I lost the instruction booklet, so I couldn't figure out how to set it to Saskatchewan time. Trying to remember what happened to it. I think it broke. But it was stuck on Alberta time, so it kept changing its frickin' time, which was a pain in the ass. Mind my French. But it was a pain. But I can't remember what happened to it. But we don't have it anymore, I don't think. I know we don't use it. So, yeah. Let me see. I've been doing good. I've been working on the baby blanket and I've been gaming in the evenings. So, I've been enjoying that. Haven't gamed today yet. I've crocheted, but I haven't gamed. Where are you? Because you're right behind me. Of course you are. And I'm trapped. Oh, Gussie. Something spooked him. He was outside and he, like in the hallway there, and he was sleeping, but something spooked him. And he jumped up, startled, made enough noise that he woke up a little bit because she was sleeping. And he came in here because he needed to be near mom. So something spooked him. I don't know what. But he gets spooked quite a bit in this house. Sometimes it's the TV that spooks him, and sometimes it's just like today. But he gets spooked out there quite a bit. So, and I know why. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Welcome in. Can I show my baby blanket? Absolutely. Oh. I'm wrapped in yarn here. Hang on. There we go. There we go. There it is. In its glory so far. So, yeah. I am using a big Dollarama shopping bag is my project bag. So I gotta get my ring and I gotta get my hook. Where's my hook? Hello, where's my hook? There it is. Oh, hook! My super stitch. What pattern is it? It's a really good question. Let me go find it. I don't know. But I will go find it because I have that knowledge. I want to do that. And I think I have it saved in my tutorials now. Do. Yeah, that's where I want to go. And that's where I want to go. Charming no holes crochet baby blanket. It's a square baby blanket crochet pattern without large holes by Joe to the World Creations. Let me get the link for you. Control C and Control V. That is what I am working on right now. Pin message. Message pinned. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And it's done by Joe to the World. And I was looking for... Sorry, baby girl. Oh. Sorry. Oh. She's at that size that this is no longer comfortable. And I would possibly tie her up somewhere, as in, like, put her on a leash and then tie the leash to, like, the leg of my desk or something. But I can't move right now. I've got a Gus, like, right behind me. Right behind me. If I back up, I hurt him. So... all because something spooked him out there. Hello, baby girl. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. You're such a good girl. Let's see if we can get you on camera by moving my monitor forward. There she is. There she is. Giving me lots of kisses. Because she's such a sweetheart. She really is. She's got such a wonderful temperament. She's not a yappy chihuahua, but she is finding her voice. She is getting quite comfortable barking at things. So she barks at hubby every time he walks in the house. I think that's so funny. She doesn't bark at anybody else, but she barks at him. Don't you? Bark at dad all the time. You silly girl. Yeah, I close my eyes to you too. Yeah. I don't see you either. Puppy love. Oh, she's pushy. So she's still in heat, but we got diapers for her. But of course, like I got the wrong size. I swear I do. Because they're awfully small. So I think I should have gone with size small instead of extra small. And I got diapers on the way, washable ones. It should be here next week, hopefully. Hopefully. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing now. So yeah, this is a really pretty pattern. It's a really easy pattern. I can't tell you much more than that. I do suggest if you're interested in seeing it, check out the YouTube tutorial that I pinned to the top of the chat. It's a nice stitch, really easy to remember, really easy blanket to do. Yeah, that's what you are, yarn bear. Ugh. At this point, I'm just working a V-stitch in a loop. I don't have to count stitches. I don't have to do anything but do a V-stitch in a loop. And the V-stitch is single crochet, chain one, double crochet, all in the same stitch. Excuse me, little miss. I don't think so. Cat got into my yarn. The other night, hubby and I were awoken in the middle of the night by a loud crash, bang kind of noise. So we both get up out of bed to go and investigate because we figure, okay, it's the cat. And sure enough, it's the cat. We still don't know what made the noise, I don't think. I know I don't know what made the noise, but my project, my yarn was strewn from where I work, the couch, all the way around my husband's lazy boy, into the kitchen, around the kitchen table, I think around the chair, and then back around the lazy boy. And I'm just lucky that I had a stitch marker holding this stitch, because if I had it, I don't know how much of this would have been unraveled. He's done something like this before, but not to this extent. And the only time he plays in my yarn, I think, is when he thinks there's a mouse. That's what hubby thinks. Because the way the yarn was all over the house makes hubby think that we might have a mouse. He might have been chasing a mouse. So anyway, there was no harm, no foul. I managed to get all the yarn wound back up. Thank you, hubby, for your help. He helped with the chair. No, it's a single crochet, chain one, double crochet, all in the same stitch. I can't remember how you set up. You'd have to watch the video to remember how to set up, because I can't remember how you set up. I know you do your chain, and then she has you do single crochet all throughout the chain, but in the back loop, so it looks really pretty. And then I can't remember how you set up. I can't remember how you set up, but the second row is the repeat. And the second row is you just work in the loops you created in the previous row. Well, they're not really loops, they're spaces. Sorry, they're the chain one spaces from the previous row. That's what you're working in. But it looks like a loop or a little bridge. I've been calling them loops, sorry. They're not really loops. But you're working in the chain one spaces from the previous row. And it's just single crochet, chain one, double crochet, all in that chain one space. But I can't remember how you set it up. I know you make your chain, and then you do your single crochets all the way across, and then that first row is how you set up. And I can't remember what it is you do, but it's the same stitch, but I think you skip one in between. I could be wrong. I don't know. You have to watch the video. But after that, it's a one row repeat. It's really easy. It looks really pretty with this variegated yarn I'm using. I like it. I like these really fast stitches that are really easy, but when they're done, they look really pretty. And it's textured, you know. What's more important to me than texture right now is this is a baby blanket and it's got no big holes for little fingers to get tangled in. And that makes me happy because that's what I wanted. That is just what you did? Okay. That's not what I read. I might have gotten confused. I'm sorry. But it's really easy once you get started. And I've been listening to my books. I've gone through like 3 books in the past week. And I just keep listening to books and hooking. Hi. Hi. What you want? What you want? You silly puppy. I go pop you on the nose. Pop you on the nose. Boop, 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 boop. Beat you. Beat you. Yeah, you look really scared. Only 7 months and she already knows. Yeah, right, Mom, you'll never hurt me. Oh, you want to put your head down? Oh, my poor lazy puppy. Put your head down or stand up so you can put your head on my desk. You make no sense. You better not eat my yarn. Keeping an eye on you. Yes, I am, little miss. So I have to show you her cute little diapers when they come in. They are so cute. They look like little skirts. And then I got another pair that have suspenders on. So we'll see which ones stay up the best. And I'll give you my honest opinion. because, yeah, sucks not having right proper sizes. Like we went into the pet store to look for washable diapers. First of all, they were $30, like $31 for a 3 pack. Second of all, they did not have our size or her size. So we went with the disposable ones, but then I went with the wrong size. I got too small. I got extra small. I should have just gotten small, but I didn't see a small. But I didn't really look. And then we came home because that was in the city, and we decided to look online. And I found some online. I found a pack of 5 washable diapers, 5 for 18 and change. So that's on its way. And then that pair with the suspenders that was like $4 and change, $5, and I ordered that too. So where are you going? What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? Say hi, everybody. Uh, Hi, everybody. And I love you too. Mhm. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. She likes my ears. Because you can smell the hearing aids. Hey? No, I'm always interested in my hearing aids. So she's been trying to escape the yard. So I've been taking to when I let her out, going out to, or at least standing by the door and keeping an eye on her. But we're gonna do some training for recall because I'll stand there and I'll yell and she won't do anything. She won't come when I call her. So we're gonna nip that in the bud and get her trained here. I gotta start carrying treats with me and use those first of all to entice her, and then decrease the use of them, right? Because you can't go around expecting a treat for every good deed all the time. But we gotta get you used to doing the deed first. Yes, ma'am, we do. Every day, put you through your paces, put Gus through his. Gus has them down pat. He stays really well as long as I stay within his sight. He does not like it if I leave his sight. If I leave his sight, he has to find me. So I don't leave his sight. And that's just part of his training with the PTSD. Always has to keep me in sight. Has to stay with me. We're joined at the hip, Gussie and I. Yeah, whereas she will stay behind sometimes when we go on trips because it's just a pain in the butt to take her. Like next week when I have to go to Humboldt because I'm getting an ultrasound done. Um, uh, yeah, I have to travel to Humboldt to get an ultrasound. But anyway, I don't think I'll be taking her with me because it's a bit of a pain in the butt to travel with her. when she's not going to come into the clinic with me anyway because they won't allow it. So if I'm just going to a clinic, I think she can stay home with my son. She just loves my son. She just goes nuts when he comes into the room. Whatever room. She sees him, she goes, her tail just starts wagging. Hey, but she just loves all of us. She's just such a sweetheart. Such a loving dog. Such a loving puppy. She got a treat of duck today. And she's just stretched right out. Like you can see her while her head's on my desk, and then there's space where my hand is actually holding on to her. So this hand I can't use now, so I can't crochet. Because she's sleeping. Oh, sorry, princess. I laughed. I can't help it. Have a jovial attitude. Oh, here we go with the loud breathing. She snores. She snores loud. I apparently taught her that. At least that's what hubby says. It's my fault she snores. Oh, I think that's funny. Oh, so yeah, I am having a good day. I've been, what else have I been doing? Not much. Like I said, I had my doctor's appointment. I didn't say that, but I finally got my approval for my insurers. So yay. What that means is I don't have to pay for my insurers now. Hang on, I'm just sharing this out. Da, 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 da. There we go. It is on my Facebook. And I wanted to, I'll do this. Drink. Oh, iced tea, bitter. Ooh. I brushed my teeth. That's iced tea. It's bitter. Bleh. Oh well, my teeth are clean. That's what counts. Little miss. No, get back in your bag. I know it's not your favorite thing, but you get back in your bag. Where's your diaper? Okay, your diaper's on. She just had to do that. She gives me so much attitude at times. And it's so cute. Hey, Unheard Voice, how are you? Happy International Women's Day. I think that's awesome. I am Just sitting here yapping away, yapping away, yakking. I am not yakking, I am yapping. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I am too. I, yeah, okay. You know, yeah. Let me see. We ran out of water today. Well, didn't run out of water. We went to go and turn on taps or something. There was no water, so water was turned off for a few minutes. No word as to why, so we'll see. Oh, nice. I haven't done art in ages. I've been missing it. I have been missing it. I haven't painted since I was very prolific a couple of years ago. I painted a lot of paintings, but I haven't painted a painting in a long time now. Yeah, maybe this summer I'll make a studio. Oh, drop super stitch. Maybe this summer I'll make a studio in my front porch. We'll see. We'll see, because it gets really chilly in the front porch, because that's where the air conditioner is. So we'll see. We used to have a tent, and we used to put it outside. I've had gazebos outside that I painted in, and yeah, by the time I get everything set up to paint or to bead, something comes up like a wind storm and takes up my gazebo. I've gone through 3 or 4 gazebos. It's not funny. It's pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. But we get bad plow winds here because there's no wind belts. The farmers cut down all the trees, all of them. We have shrub. Well, shrub bush doesn't stop a plow wind, and it's very meager. Like seriously, it's a strand thick. Like it's not a windbreak, but oh well. So yeah, if we want a gazebo, it has to be one of those permanent ones with a metal roof. You know, um, dug in the dirt type concrete, maybe something like that, because it's the only way it'll last. So that just means it has to be able to withstand our winters and our snow. But that's eventually what I want in our yard is a nice metal top gazebo. That would be cool because that's where I'd paint. I'd be out there all the time because I like sitting outside in something. It's part of my agoraphobia. I feel too exposed, open. I don't like it when I'm not in something. It can be something see-through like a gazebo with screen sides. The point is I'm still out there and it's covered, and I just it helps. I'm still outside, so I still have the anxiety, but it's really muted because I'm inside something. So hubby made this really cool area in the fire pit, and I feel really nice out there. because he put the pallets up and made a fence. And when I sit in front of the fireplace, you can't see me. I can't see anybody. I can't see anything. I can't see over the pallets. So I love it. It's cool. But I can't crochet out there because the fire, right? You don't want your crochet work to get smoky smelly. So, and beading's hard to do there just because beading's hard to do outside just because of the wind. It's easier to do beading somewhere where you're protected from the wind. Hey, Britt. Oh, thank you, Unheard. I've been struggling with it for a long time now. Yeah. I really don't leave the house except to go grocery shopping when I absolutely have to. Oh, hockey. Cool. Oh, you took a cooking class. Nice. Always wanted to do something like that. I think that would be fun. I did I used to go to paint nights with a friend, actually a couple of different friends. We've gone to paint nights and I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. Never did a cooking class, but I'm open to them. Here, not so much. Um, I'm scared of getting involved in anything here in the village. Too many gossip mongers. They got to talk about you. They just do. So, and Britt's on a stingray spree. That is awesome. I need to learn how to make me one of those because I think that would be a perfect amigurumi to start with, and something small and quick that I can make and see, I can do this, a stingray. They are super easy and cute. Awesome, because I have some blanket yarn leftovers. I do. I have a whole 12-inch by 12-inch cube uh, filled with blanket yarn leftovers and balls of blanket yarn. And then I've got blanket yarn from my sister-in-law's slippers in there. That's blanket yarn right there. Blue and white stuff. That'd make a pretty stingray. 10 rows and 18 stitches. Ooh, I think I could do 10 rows and 18 stitches. That sounds like something I could do. I can even count to 18 because I have that many fingers and toes. And no magic ring. I like magic rings. Just saying. But no magic ring. Okay, no magic ring. I like magic rings. I can do the magic ring and I can do the increasing. It's the when you got to start counting it, it's really hard. I need all the tricks I can find to not lose my spot. And yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter what it is. I always screw up a circle. Always screw up a circle. Can you hear her snore? That's her snoring. Like Gus is snoring down here, but he's quiet compared to her. Like she's loud. I just woke her up talking about her. You're a funny dog. Yes, you are. You're a funny dog. So on the 19th, she will be 8 months old. She's going to be a year soon. Then I have to decide if I want to breed her or if I want to get her fixed. Because if I'm going to get her fixed, then I might as well get her fixed now as opposed to later. Like, why let her keep going into heat? But if I want to breed her, then obviously I'm not going to do that. And I don't know, I've never had the puppy experience. I think I'd like the puppy experience once. But I also don't want to put her in any danger, so she would need to be okayed by a vet for breeding first, just because I'm not going to put her in danger just because I want puppies. They're not that important to me. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm just sitting here yapping away with my co-host a little bit, who's down here, and Gussie, who's down there. Yes, my hook, my new hook. Everybody, you got to see my new hook. It is so cute. You ready? Look at it. Look at it. It's a little Highland cow. Isn't it so cute? These are the colors I chose for it. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Look at that. Little orange. I love him. Thank you, Britt. I love him. He's so cute. Yeah, she's a snorer. Hubby says I taught her that, but I disagree. Couldn't be my fault. I'm uh I'm good. Yes, I'm good. A little scatterbrained, but I'm good. We had a good supper tonight. In case anybody's wondering what you guys have for supper, we had fish and chips. And it was awesome because I love my highliner fish. So nothing like a good fish fillet and batter. Num 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 num. Yes, with French fries. So that's what we had. I had fish sticks, and then I had two. There was some fish sticks and some fish. You know the fish triangles. Uh, Ooh, barbecued hot dogs. Do you put barbecue sauce on the hot dogs too? I never used to do that, and then my babysitter's husband taught me how the trick to it. It was like, oh my god, many, many. Okay, not that many, but multiple coverings of barbecue sauce while it cooks, so that the barbecue sauce dries on, bakes on. It is good. Depends on what the roommate decides. No, Britt, depends on what you decide. Come on, be a woman. It's International Women's Day. You rock. You go, girl. Depends what the roommate decides. No, I get the barbecue sauce and I get a basting brush and I'd say, go do it. Or I'd say, get out of my way and I'll do it myself. I barbecue too. Oh, Britt, you gotta try them barbecued with barbecue sauce. I didn't think I would like them, but oh, the barbecue sauce, if it's done properly, adds just a little bit of a crust to it. Mmm. Mm, 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 mm. And then I put it on buttered buns with mustard and ketchup. because I use barbecue sauce. Yeah. So I didn't use barbecue sauce and just had plain barbecued hot dogs. It's buttered buns with mustard and preferably potato chips on the side. I like potato chips with my hot dogs. Yeah. Oh, you like hamburgers barbecued? I like everything barbecued. I really do. But my barbecue's out there, like surrounded by snow. So we don't have our barbecue close to our house. No, we got a really nice area out there in the snow. So no barbecue for me. But it's such a gorgeous barbecue. It's a Cuisinart. It's red. It's got a cool viewing window. It's got 4 burners plus a burner on the side. Oh God, I love my barbecue. We got it for such a good deal because it was end of the season when we bought it, and it was last one they had. I think it was the only one they had out anyway. Oh, whatever, Britt. We have barely any snow. Meanwhile, I have like 4 feet of it everywhere, except for the drifts, which are actually higher. But we got most of our snow. We got all of our snow for all winter in 2 weeks. And then it kept coming. So we ended up with lots of snow this year, like lots of snow. Oh, you think you're going to end up getting more? Yeah, it's supposed to snow tonight or this weekend. So that would be tonight. Tonight, tomorrow, it's supposed to snow. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, God, I'm holding her so she can sleep. Look at that face. Look at her. She's just falling asleep. And she's got not a care in the world. Well, it's March, right? March is the funky month. February, March, and April are just funky months. Look at that. She's got double canines. She didn't lose her baby canines. But her teeth aren't overcrowded. So we'll see. Maybe they'll drop down on their own. Who knows? Yeah, generally. Generally. Um, Here, we usually stop getting snow in April. But we've had it as late as May. So we'll see what this year brings. But it sure will be nice not to have snow anymore. It will be nice when summer is here. I can't wait. Although I could wait for spring because I got a dog run I gotta clean out and that's gonna be messy. I should almost start now, but I don't know what to do. Like I don't know literally what to do um with the poop. I don't know if it's frozen. Don't know if I should dig it up. I like to leave it until it's dry, but that's not fair. I mean, my dogs are slopping around and there's barely any clean snow now. So I need to clean it. Did it snow in July last year? Wow. And 2 years ago, it was in November. It was November 4th, and I was sitting outside in a tank top. 3 years ago. It was November 4th, and I was sitting outside with a tank top. I took a picture of me sitting outside in a tank top. And I made sure my date was on because I wanted to put it there. Like I was sitting outside in the sun in a tank top, November 4th. It was so cool. That year we had a brown Christmas. It was awesome. But not this year. This year, when the first weekend of December, we got hit with so much snow. It was the most snow. Um, it was equal to the whole snow of the month in one weekend. And then we didn't have snow for the week, and then we had snow for the weekend. And again, we got dumped on. And then we had no snow for 2 weeks. Then we got dumped on again. And every time it snowed, we got dumped on. So we had lots of snow this year. Lots of snow. It's going to take a long time for it to melt. But it's already starting because today I got to +2. So the wind helps a lot and it's been really windy. So we'll see how fast it goes down. But I have to clean the dog poop area. So I'm not looking forward to that. I don't have any rubber boots. I thought I had rubber boots, but I don't think I have any rubber boots. So I thought I ordered a pair, but I don't know where they went. You want snow? It's raining there and very windy. I like rain. Like rain because it washes everything down and makes everything smell good, and it brings flowers, makes everything green. Okay, Britt, I wish I didn't have snow. I could do a winter without snow. I really could, especially this winter. Like I said, we got a lot of snow. Like my husband's pickup truck, the snow was past the hood. His hood was covered in snow. His pickup truck is one of the tall ones, not with oversized monster tires, but tall. You know, his tires are big, but they're not monster sized tires, like not stupid size. But he's got one of the tall pickups. And yeah, the snow was up to his hood. So lots of snow. Yeah. But spring will come. Spring is on the way. Yeehaw. Let's get her done. I want summer here. I want to go fishing this year. I want to go camping. Well, camping, we're going camping anyway because that's just a given. We've decided every year we're going camping for a week with our friend Dana, which is awesome and a blast. And I take a nice crochet project with me. And I sit in the campsite because me and my agoraphobia don't allow me to go anywhere. It's bad enough I'm sitting in a frickin' campsite and there's no walls and everybody can drive by and see me. Okay? I feel like a goldfish in a goldfish bowl. But to actually get me to leave once I've established myself there, good luck with that. I thought I could. I had really good hopes, but 2 years in a row has taught me I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to watch the camp and I'm going to let my friend go and hubby go and go enjoy yourselves. And I'm going to be perfectly happy sitting there by myself with my dog. Well, dogs now. So, yeah, that's me camping. Of course, I don't do it sober. I mean, why would I be sober? Which isn't conducive to crocheting, but it's kind of funny because I look at what I've done after, and I usually have screwed up in a major way. I usually have screwed up somehow, and it's like, What was I thinking when I did this? It's always an adventure. So, yeah. My goodness, little miss, you're loud. Okay, Cindy. But yeah, so I gotta I got a plan for that. So we go camping the end of the summer for a week, and I want to go fishing, and then I want to just go with my husband day trip just to the local fishing hole or one of the fishing holes nearby. I don't want to take a boat. I just want to fish off the bank. I don't care if I catch anything. I just want to go cast. Throw a line in for a while. That's what I want to do this summer. At least once. At least once, if not twice. And yeah, I got no other plans. No, stay at home. It's too expensive to go anywhere and do anything. Gas is going to be ridiculous because it always goes up in the summer. Let's face it. And even if the dollar and the economy gets better, which it's not going to, the prices will never go down. Gas may, because gas fluctuates. But I'd be surprised if it went down and stayed down. And certainly in summer, no, that's when gas goes high because of high use. Everybody's going out and doing stuff in the summer. So that's why the gas prices go up. Yep. Which is just price gouging at its finest. My opinion on the matter. Sorry. I'm a little feisty today. According to my hubby, I've been grumpy. I'm not trying to be grumpy. I'm on better medication today. I just started my new meds, so we'll see how that goes. And they're not new. It's just a higher dosage in my Faxor. Faxor? Something like that. It's a happy pill. Because I walked into my doctor's, I said, "This happy pill crap ain't working. I'm not happy." Okay, I didn't say it like that, but I did say I wasn't happy. I didn't think it was working. I wasn't happy, and I wasn't very productive. And I think it was time for a change in dosage. And he said, "Sure, we can increase it for a little bit, see how you do." So he's increased it, and we'll see how we do. So, yeah, we'll see. I've got 6 months prescription on that. So, and it just started today. But I feel good. I mean, I do feel good. I've had a good day. So, we'll see. I sound like you, Cindy? No! I didn't finish this. Or if I did finish it. Okay, let me put this last stitch in and put in my stitch marker. And then let me get the puppy off it, because puppy shouldn't be on my crochet. Let me put my crochet right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you suffer from major depression? Yeah. You had one of yours and you're doing so much. Yeah. And that's sometimes all you gotta do is just, like increase something. So, or decrease something if, you know, depending on what it is. what your symptoms are. So yeah, I'm glad it's working for you, Cindy. And I understand struggling with depression. Yep. Yeah, she is a sweet little girl. Hey, hey, little bit. Where do you think you're going? What do you think you're doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, well, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you. I'm getting kisses. Yeah, I noticed that too. I have noticed that too. But I try really hard to be happy. Like, I just try to be a happy person. So I just put a happy face on everything. I just do. It just is. And some days I believe it. Some days I have to struggle. But I try and put a happy face on everything. Yes, she has gotten big. Yeah, she has gotten big. Yeah. She's not a little baby no more. No, not a little baby. What are you looking down there at? What? What are you looking down there at? Oh, there's a whole bunch of urine on the floor. Well, I can't fix it right now. I got a Gussie sleeping right behind me because he had a nightmare or something. Something spooked him. He was sleeping out in the hallway and something spooked him and he jumped up and came running in here and fell asleep. Uh, then you guys are still there? Can you still see me? Am I still going? Okay. She was pushing buttons, so I was worried about that. She just puts her head on my face, on my hands. And I'm shaking, but can't help it. That's why she's trembling. It's me. It's all me. I can't do nothing about it. Hey, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Hi. Gremlin ears. She got gremlin ears. The other day they folded over, and now they're straight up. It depends. Sometimes they're folded over, and sometimes they're straight up. But they're Chihuahua ears. How did I end up holding on to you? Huh? Can I put you in your sling, please? Can I put you in your sling, please? Hey, miss, put you in your sling. There you go. Oh, so I was crocheting. I can't crochet with her in the sling. It's too difficult. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to turn off my. Hang on. Touchpad is disabled. Good. Because she's playing around the touchpad, and since I reset my computer, my touchpad was enabled, and I don't like it enabled. I like it disabled because then it stops accidental touching. Because I use a mouse. Hmm. So what else has people been doing today? It's International Women's Day. Have you done anything special? I crocheted. I crocheted for International Women's Day. I worked on the baby blanket and got quite a bit done. But as you can tell, it's getting there. It's getting bigger. Getting there. It's getting bigger. So I like it. Oh, you make greeting cards. Oh, that's so cool. I think that is awesome. I love it when people make their own cards. People are so artistic. Like I've seen some cards some people have made, and wow. Like my friend, when she got married, she cross stitched her invitations. I know I was one of the precious few who got one. It's beautiful. She did them up with the plastic mesh so that they were stiff and like a book, and with yarn. And then she went in, she cross stitched the date, the times, the names, the particulars, and then she put ribbon, sewed ribbon all the way around in purple. Oh, it's just beautiful, beautiful work of art. Will you post it on TikTok? I will take a look at it. I will go open my TikTok and take a look at it. I haven't been on TikTok much today, so I only really go on TikTok to see Bree, to watch her lives. That's pretty much it. She's the one who talked me into TikTok. I really don't know anything about it. So, why does my one eye look different? I had a stroke. Nope, no stroke. Hmm. But my one eye looks different. Very odd. Has it always looked different? Is this new? It's my. No, this eye. It's this eye that's different. It's my right eye. No, my left eye. Yes, that's my left eye. Hmm. My left eye is my weaker eye. I did learn that when I went and got my eyes checked. So, but I wear my glasses every day. Just like I wear my hearing aids every day now. You couldn't keep me in my hearing aids before, but since I got them upgraded to these digital Bluetooth pair, I love them so much. I do. This does look different, doesn't it? I'll have to get hubby to look at it. How very odd. Very odd. To me, it even looks like a different color. I'll have to have hubby take a look at it. But I feel fine, so no stroke, no headache, no nothing. I feel fine. I feel fine. No, wait, it's I feel good. I feel good. Na, 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 na. Knew that I would. Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel fine. So maybe it's just because I'm tired. Because I am. I'm getting tired. After I just said I was wide awake. Because I was. Now I'm starting to get tired. I'm literally trapped here. Because I can't go anywhere. I can't go forward. I can't go backward. I can't move. My legs are trapped underneath the desk. I can't turn. Ah, I'm stuck. Dashi, I love you, but I really hate your penchant for coming right behind me. But he did have a nightmare, or something spooked him out there, so I'll forgive him because he got spooked. He gets spooked really easy though when he's home. There's a, I think there's a ghost that spooks him here. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think there's entities in this house that spook him, and they're not bad because I don't sense them. But it would explain why he gets spooked so many times. Sometimes the TV spooks him. He hears a noise, or he hears a voice, or he sees a scene he doesn't like. He's done that too. And he just, he'll just run away from the TV. But yes, I know dogs and cats can see them. That's why I wonder. Because this is an old house and there is something in it. I know that. I used to shield my houses when my kids were living with me, um, because they didn't need to be bothered by entities. Hey Trey, how are you doing? Oh, poor thing. Max is spooked now from the rain. Yeah. And entities love the rain because the electricity in the rain, the electricity in the storm helps them. How you doing, Trey? So yeah, something likes to freak out my dog every so often. He's looked at it and not growled, but he won't go, and I can tell when it's there when he shows me, no, mom, it's standing like right there, and I'm not getting any closer to you. Like, okay, that's it. You gotta go because you're pissing off my dog. Guess he gets spooked, but we'll see how little bit is. She might take her cue from the big dog. Your house has a few spirits in it. Yeah, like I was saying, I used to shield against them, right? Because there's ways you can do that to stop them from coming in and bothering you and all that. But I stopped doing that when my kids moved out because they don't bother me. I don't have a problem with them. Aw, Tree, that's awesome. Well, yeah, today is International Women's Day. We're talking spooks. But yeah, I stopped shielding them out, and now when I come across a pesky one that won't leave or is troublesome, I smudge. I smudge, send them on its way, send them all out of here. That gives me a little while of peace and tranquility, and then they start coming in again. There's a lot of spirits in the land that we're tied to right now. Um, this used to be my homeland, my people's homeland. So that's all I do. I smudge. I haven't literally smudged in a while, actually. It's been a good year since I smudged. Well, no, it's been just a few months since I smudged this room. Yes, because there was that knocking in the closet. That's right. For a while, every time I came in here, it would knock 3 times in the closet, and I said, "Okay, that's enough." You know, I don't mind once or twice, but all the time, every time I come in the room now, you're knocking. You gotta go because I don't like noise, and you're freaking out my dog. Oh, your kitchen had portals? Not good. I don't allow portals. No, I don't. Portals aren't good. I know. Close the portal, throw salt at it. See if that helps. My girlfriend had a portal in her closet of all things. She had to move. I never saw it. This was before I met her. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, they loved my sons growing up, eh? The entities really love children. They're attracted to the energy that children give off. And my son was bothered by them having, being a mini copy of me. So, of course, he has all my gifts and all my curses. So, he was sensitive at a young age. He saw his first ghost when he was 6 months crawling in the kitchen because I felt it come in my apartment, my trailer. I was sitting in the living room. It was one of those trailers where the front of the trailer is the living room, and then it has the little dining room kitchen area, and then it has the front door, and then it goes down the hallway, and there's the bedrooms, the bathroom, the main room, main bedroom. So anyway, I was sitting on the couch in the living room right under the main window, and Todd was crawling in the kitchen across the kitchen floor, just crawling. He was having a fun time, and I felt this thing come into my trailer, and it stopped in the kitchen. And as the thing came in, and stopped. Todd stopped crawling, looked at it, looked at me, and laughed and clapped his hands, pointed to it, clapped his hands and laughed, looked at me, and then started crawling towards it. I got up off my butt and I grabbed my baby and I said, "You better get out of here." I don't know what you are, but you better get out of here. But that was his, and I just looked at my son and said, "Oh boy, we's are gonna have fun with you." You still love Burger King? That's awesome, Trey. Turkey, food of the gods. My husband loves turkey, as you can tell. Yeah, he loves his turkey. But yeah, that was my son's first experience with the supernatural that I noticed. And since then, I made sure he had dream catchers. I made sure he had stones, crystals. Um, I placed one in his windowsill all the time because I didn't have a dream catcher. So I put protective stones in his windows. We lived in a place once that had a ghost in it, had several spirits in it actually, and I was unknown to it, or I didn't know it, but they were scaring my son. One would sit outside in the tree outside his window and scratch at his window. So it yeah. It's so interesting, what ties don't necessarily believe all entities are spirits of the dead. You have a whole big set of crystals? Yeah. I'm surrounded by crystals and rocks and stones. And I got a dream catcher up there. And I got a star here. And it's a candle. Yeah, or a candle holder in glass. It's beautiful. Got it from my friend, from my girlfriend. I got some feathers right there. I got another crystal hanging up there. I got some stones over there. Just surrounded this whole room is surrounded in stones and crystals and good vibes. Good vibes in this room. And crystals are just stones that are pretty, in my theory. Even this has value. Even though it's not a rhodochrosite like this is, it still has value. Yes, good protection. And I got to make him another one. He's having bad dreams, so I told him I'd make him another dream catcher. So I have to get my black leather out because he wants it in black. And I got my sinew down there too. I'm gonna pick some stones. I'm gonna put some stones in there with it, and maybe some obsidian and Apache tear and snowflake obsidian, and gotta always pick carnelian. I like to have carnelians in my mixture of stones because carnelians are cleansing stones, and they're powerful cleansing stones. And I believe they help to cleanse the stones around them as well as the aura of the person wearing the item with it in there. Ah, bye, Cindy, and I'll remember the amethyst under the pillow. Thank you. I'll give him a slice of amethyst tonight, and he can try it. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in tonight. I appreciate it. But yeah, another story I have of something spooky happening to me. This one is scary. Well, it's not scary. It's unnerving. It's unnerving because although I sense them, I've never seen them. I've never seen proof of them. And I'm talking about those that walk. I'm talking about the entities, the old ones. I'm talking about I want to say elementals, those that are tied to nature. Um, saw one. My husband and I, this was before we were married, we were still dating. And we were in his room at his house in Saskatoon. And it was dark out. And I could sense something coming, and he sensed it too. And he knew all of a sudden I was going to start throwing up shields because that's just what I do. I freak out. And he said, "Calm down, relax. It's okay. You're with me. It's okay." So I did nothing. I just accepted this big, strong entity was coming. It was huge. And I don't mean huge in size. I don't know how big it was, how small it was. I don't know, but it was powerful. It was strong. And it gave me goose pimples all over. And all the hairs were standing up straight. And it stopped. And he had a window in his room. And as we watched, it frosted over. Like literally like how they do that in the movies, when they want to frost open over a window, it starts in a corner, it just spreads out and the window is frosted. Well, that's what it was like. It was the oddest thing. And as it was frosting over, there was something being drawn in the ice, and it was a face. Yes, gave me goosebumps, all right. And the last thing to be drawn was a smile, and then it was gone. And I was shaking. I was literally shaking. It was so surreal, so awe-inspiring, so awesome. And I got to share it with my best friend. And it was so cool. But that was the first time anything like that's ever happened to me. And I've had some strange things happen to me, but nothing like that. That was cool. But yeah, you know, the window frosted, and as it was frosted, a face was being formed. You saw its ear and the line of the chin, and the forehead, and the eyes, and the nose, and then the smile, and it curved up, and then it was gone. It was scary to me because I've never had that happen. And yet he says it was so common to him because it always happened to him in that window. Like I've had other things happen to me, right? I've had things fall off tables around me. I swear, things float out of my peripheral vision. I've had footsteps I've heard walls purr. I've had purring walls. I've seen feline footprints go up walls. And we're talking humongous feline footprints go up walls. True story. It was my bedroom. I walked into my bedroom and I saw these. You, if you looked at it right at it, you could barely see it. But if you turned off, if you went looked at it at a diagonal and the sun was hitting it, you could clearly see giant cat paws climbing up my wall. Like literally, my roommate at the time, Eden, she came in, she saw it, she flipped, she said, "What the fuck are those?" "I have no idea," she said. She said, "They're going up your fucking wall." And I said, "Yeah, they are." What do you want me to say? I've never seen them before in my life either, but I'm not going to sit there and have a conniption. I think that's pretty cool. I got giant cat paws going on my window, my wall, and I don't know why. True story. I wasn't scared. I was just, giant cat paws. Where'd they come from? Where'd they come from? Where'd they go? Where's the cat that belonged to them? Yeah, I wasn't thinking about any of them. I was going, wow, giant cat paws going on my wall. Yeah, they disappeared after a couple of days. Not a problem, Britt. Who won? Yes, Trey. I live in a province. I don't have to change my time. It's so awesome. Ooh, Calgary Flames. That sucks. I mean, yay for you. Oops. I'm not a Calgary Flame fan, sorry. I'm an Oilers fan. I am a Oilers fan. It's because I lived in Edmonton and I grew up in McMurray and Oilers. Man, dream team of the 80s. Grew up with that. Dustin Wolf was on fire. Well, good for Dustin Wolf. Should probably get that looked at. Your entire family is Oilers fans. See? You just had to just be different? What? So we were talking about spooky things. So another thing that happened is my I was living in the student housing in Fort McMurray and for families because I had my son with me. So we were in a 3 bedroom kind of townhouse kind of thing, and they're all crazy. I don't know. Maybe you're the crazy one. Stands to reason it would be the one, not the many. I My walls would purr in that place. Like literally, I remember I would fall asleep. I was really upset about something, and I fell asleep to the sound of purring, like literally loud purring coming from my walls in the living room where I was sleeping. Yeah. Okay, Britt. Well, you have a good night too. Enjoy your evening. I It was in that place when I was out one night. My girlfriend was babysitting my son, and she had put him to bed. She kept hearing rustling upstairs, like somebody was getting up and out of bed and walking around upstairs. So she called up, Todd, go to bed. And she heard footsteps walk back to the bedroom. Then a little time passed, and she starts hearing footsteps come down the stairs, and they come down a couple of stairs, and then they stop. Then they come down a couple of stairs, stop, and she hear this breath, come down a couple of stairs, and the breath again. And she goes, well, what the heck is Todd doing, right? He was 3 at the time. Todd, go to bed. She turned to look. Nobody there. Nobody there. She grabbed my son, woke him up, grabbed my son, ran out the door, and would not come back in that house till I got back from the store. I had to go into the house and chase whatever was there out. I made a big show of, shoo, shoo. She would not come back in the house. She wouldn't let Todd back in the house. Nothing. Until I scared whatever was in out. You go scare it out, Trish. It was funny. There's some of the adventures I've had with ghosts or entities, whatever the hell, because there's several things out there, I think. I think there's good things. I think there's bad things. I think there's human, like dead humans walking around. Not all of us, but some. I think there's other things that are not quite human out there walking around. Um, I believe in Sasquatch, but I believe in Sasquatch like I believe in unicorns. They're here, but they're not. Please, mustard and kid, I could either add potato chips or baked beans. I could drink a soda. That would be a big meal. That would be a big meal. I love my soda. I love my pops. Pops, pops, pops. No, if they're sausage, they don't get ketchup or mustard. Maybe mustard, but not ketchup. No, not for sausage. No. I can't wait till it's barbecue season. That'll be nice. As soon as we can get out to a barbecue, go barbecue some hot dogs. Mm-hmm. Gonna have to find some gluten-free hot dog buns. Ugh. I just have to say I hate this gluten-free crap. It sucks. But that's the nice thing about these insures that the doctor put me on. I'm allowed up to four times a day. So that's a lot of insures for them. I got 5 cases of insures outside, downstairs. 5 cases. There's 4 boxes in each case. There's 6 bottles in each box. Trey, you're funny. Is it the round squeeze bottles or the waitresses? Yes, you know how the hot dogs are made. We don't want to hear about it. And I'm not asking you about your wiener. I fell for that once, mister. I'm not falling for that again. Yay! I like acrylic paint pours too. I think those acrylic paint, the pours are really cool. I want to actually get into that. Like, is it special pourable paint, or can I just water down my pillow? Not water it down. Thin out my acrylic paint and use those, or do I have to get special paint like acquiring mines? And I miss painting. I was a homemaker for many years, and now I'm a crocheter who games. A gamer who crochets. That's what I am. Oh no, I'm out of drink. I like cheerleaders and nurses too. Yeah. Oh my goodness, little dog. Get in your pouch. Oh my goodness. She's falling asleep, and I'm just not going to support her heavy head. She's got a heavy head when she sleeps. But she's so cute. Puppy love. So yeah, I was working on my crocheting my friend's baby blanket, or his grandson's baby blanket. And then from there, I don't know if I'm going to crochet that second baby blanket or go to work on my son's sweater first. I'm going to talk to my friend and see how he feels about that. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm not saying I won't make it. I just, right now, I could finish this up, and then I could finish up my son's sweater, and then I could clean up this room. Because this is really, I'm really looking forward to taking a week. And like I said, I'm going to take garbage bags and I'm going to empty all of my totes, all of my storage. Everything is getting organized. All my yarn is getting organized by brand. So all Bernat in a bag, all Karen in a bag, all Lion Brand in a bag, all Bernat in a bag. And then I'm not going to bother with my partial balls. All partial balls and partial cakes are going to be put into totes right now. See, because I got a tote there that's full of yarn. It's a big tote that I got to take care of. And then I got one of those big fabric storage bags full of yarn. That's in the closet there. So everything's getting emptied, everything's getting organized. And then from there, I'll see what I've got. I'll organize my storage a lot because I've got a lot of storage I can organize a lot better. And then I'll start putting my yarn back. But that's what I'm doing because this yarn has gotten away from me. So I'm giving myself a week to do that. So hopefully it won't take me a week, but if it does, it does. If it takes me longer than a week, it takes me longer than a week. I'm going to try not to get myself frustrated about it. I just want to get it done. Another thing I got to get done is I got to make room in here for my new sewing machine because she wants it out of her house. So, but what's giving me time right now is there's not a truck that can carry it over. So, got to get my husband's truck working first. It needs brakes. But right now it's snowed in. It's surrounded by snow, so it's going to stay there till spring, and then we'll worry about the brakes, and then we'll get the brakes in, and then we'll get that sewing machine. So, yeah, if she still wants me to have it, because I want it. I do want it. Absolutely. I just have a hard time leaving my house. People don't understand how hard it is. And she wants me to come and visit her. Well, it's really hard. I mean, I had a friend that lived just down across the alleyway. I rarely went and saw her. She came to me more often than not because it's just easier. I just have this hard time leaving the house. Just is what it is. It's called agoraphobia. But hopefully I'll get better. We'll see. And I certainly do try. Oh, I think that's attached to a dream catcher I was doing. I'm gonna have to take that out. But yeah, I have my black yarn. I have my sinew. I'm gonna find some crystals and some stones that I want to put in there for him. And then I'm gonna make my son a dream catcher. I gotta do that too. But I'll put some amethyst under his pillow for now. That should help. Amethyst. I gotta find some. I have amethyst by the bucket loads. I just gotta find it. If I was amethyst, where would I be? Honey, if you're in here, I need a chunk of amethyst. Hmm. No, that's not an amethyst. That's not an amethyst. That's not an amethyst. That's not an amethyst. Is there any amethyst in here? No, I don't think there's any amethyst. There's hematite. There's sodalite. There's quartz. But I don't think I got any amethyst. Well, that's sucky. Because I'd just stick that whole bracelet underneath his pillow if I had amethyst in there. I'm trying to figure out where I have amethyst for so I can shove it under my son's pillow, but I don't know. And the thing is, if I look really hard, I'll probably find some in this room. I've got amethyst in this room somewhere. And my palms are itchy. But I didn't win the lottery, so you tell me. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to yawn at you guys. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing? Welcome in. I got itchy palm. Yes, you're right. I have beads. I have amethyst beads. No, not going to be in there, right? Yeah, no amethyst beads there. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I've been working on the baby blanket, and are you up yet, Gus? No, darn it all. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of here. Not here, but here, because my dog is right behind the chair and won't let me back up, and I'm stuck. I can't move my legs. They're underneath the desk, so they're trapped because I can't go back because my dog is sleeping right behind me because he had a nightmare or something. So, but anyway, I was crocheting earlier, and I was working on the baby blanket, which is still going, but I should have it done soon. Um, we'll see. I'm working on it. I'm not the world's fastest crocheter. Oops. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. But it is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So, yeah. Now it's time to crochet. Oh, you just had a late dinner. Now it's time to crochet. Cool. Nice. It's almost time for me to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed though. I want to game. I haven't gamed all day. I was crocheting. I was being a good girl and I did laundry and I did crochet. And so tonight, after I'm done with my live, I'm going to game. I might even come back downstairs. I'm not sure, but I'm going to game. I like gaming up here after my live because I have these gorgeous Bose speakers that my husband bought me that I don't use. And the game sounds awesome out of these speakers. But I don't use them because I'm never up here with my computer. So I take advantage of it Saturday nights. I usually stay up here and I game until late and then I go to bed. And then the next day I come and I get my laptop and I bring it downstairs. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to game. And for a little bit anyway. I'm not too late because I'm tired tonight. But yeah, that's what I do Saturday nights after I'm done my live. I game. Yep, till I go to bed. I generally don't crochet late at night because my eyes are tired and it hurts. And I find just this motion of looking down makes me want to sleep. I don't know why. So I just don't crochet at night. Like late, like now. Because I just go to sleep. And I don't like to go to sleep when I'm crocheting. Because chances are I didn't put a stitch marker in that stitch and it's going to unravel. That's what happens to me. That's my luck. So I'm on my second last cake of this Little Boy Blue yarn from Caron Softy Baby. Softy Baby. Yes. Caron Softy Baby. Little Boy Blue is the color. And I bought 4 balls and I'm on my third. So, and if you're interested in knowing what that link is, that's the link to the blanket that I'm doing. In case you're wondering what that link is, if you want to take a look at the blanket that I'm doing, that's the link to the tutorial. It is the charming no holes crochet baby blanket, and it is a nice pattern. It's a nice pattern. It's a 1 row repeat. It's very easy because I don't do anything hard. If I'm doing it, you can bet your butt it's an easy pattern. Did my little co-host, my little bit. Puppy training is going good. I want to say she's almost housebroken, but every time I say she's housebroken, she has a accident. So I'm scared to say she's housebroken. But she hasn't made a mess in the house in a long time. Since the last time she made a mess in the house. She's going longer and longer and longer and longer and longer in between accidents. I'm doing really good at getting her to the bathroom often, and she's getting really good at training her bladder to hold until mommy lets her out. So she's on the same time schedule as Gus, which is nice because that means when Gus has to go, and Gus is good at letting me know when he needs to go out, and I'm pretty good at knowing the times he needs to go out. He's pretty straight to a schedule too. So it's, oh yeah, it's that time. It's 11:30. It's 12:30. It's whatever. Let's go outside. So she's doing good. And we stay sometimes, and we sit on command sometimes, and that's all we've learned so far. Because we're a very happy, hyper puppy still. So it's very hard to get her attention, to get her to do anything that you want her to do without her thinking it's playtime. So, but we'll work on it. We have to work on her recall. So treat time it is, because that'll be how I get her to recall until she doesn't need treats anymore. But she's having a hard time. It could be because she's in heat, I don't know, but she just doesn't want to come back in when I let her outside. So I have to change that. I have to work on that. Look at her, she's half asleep. Darn, in you go. In you go. No, in you go. No, not my hand. Rest on your paws then. So I'm going to go. I want to thank you all for coming in tonight, but I've been here for 2 hours and I'm tired, so I'm going to go. Everybody have a great week. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you next week, same time, same channel, and I hope you have a great week. Bye, Tracy. Thanks for coming in. Bye, Trey. Bye, hubby, because my hubby was in here. Bye, Britt. Bye, Cindy. Bye, Susan. Bye, Unheard Voice. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.